Okay, my friends, well, I am here with Ian Freeman,
Hello guys,
and he is from Sunderland, that's right, isn't it?
Sunderland, north east of England.
And this guy flew whilst England was under lockdown. And you got stopped.
I did.
And we're going to get right into that after the intro. But first, remember, like, subscribe, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Follow me on Instagram, which is down there. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go.
You must stay at home. You may only leave home for specific reasons.
Okay, so we're straight into this. We've got Ian Freeman here. First of all, he runs the MacMaster and Night Strider fan page on Facebook. Not really fans, don't do the fan things. But anyway, this is more of a serious vlog. We're in Tenerife. You flew in yesterday.
I certainly did.
And I want to know what happened. And I've got a list of questions here, and I'm sure you guys want to know as well. Because now it's worrying me about flying, it's really difficult, etc. So I've got a few questions for you. First one is, before everybody starts commenting in the description below how bad you are and a bad man that you are, breaking the law, your trip is essential.
Yes guys, just so you know there, I did fly out to Tenerife, but my brother lives here. He owns his own club, so I'm working here for the week. So I did travel here on essential travel.
Knocking the table there. Okay, so what did you take with you to the airport to show that it was essential travel?
So before I left, we obviously had to fill in a QR code and see if you're actually working over here for essential travel. So the club I was working at, obviously I had to send an invoice, get it stamped. So obviously when I come to the Spanish authorities, I had the proof there to obviously show them, you know.
Mm-hmm. Drinking Jameson, by the way. We are just in a live, we're in a bar in Tenerife. So when you filled out the form online, did you have to put that it was essential travel only?
Yeah, well, when you fill it in, it's pretty straightforward until the 48 hours before you fly. You've just fill in your basic details, where you're going to, what your name is, your date of birth, your flight number, your passport number, and you can't really fill in the specific details until 48 hours before.
Okay.
So until 48 hours before, that's when you click in if it's essential travel, it's work, leisure, traveling to see family, whatever. So obviously I had to click I'm traveling for work, which I was, and then you've got to put your address to where you will work, where you're going to work, where you're going to live. So the note's not have a public place where there's a swimming pool, otherwise you would have to obviously have the test, etc.
Yeah.
So basically I just put in where I was working. I had to send me brother's residential card, which is like in England, which is a tenancy agreement, which obviously I had to send over in the QR code. The Spanish Health emailed me back and wanted a proof of the residencia, which is the contract of obviously my brother living in his flat, to make sure I was living in a private accommodation. Yeah. But that was apart from that.
You had to get copies of all that?
Yeah, obviously he sent us it over. The Spanish Health emailed me and wanted confirmation of that, so I had to send that through a private email, yeah.
Okay. And then you flew from Manchester?
Yeah, Manchester. Yeah. Even though I'm from Newcastle.
Okay. Did you take a COVID test prior to coming here?
No, but everyone can't think they can come to Ireland without a COVID test, because...
Ireland,
sorry, yes. They can't come to Tenerife without having a COVID test, yes. Because I was stopping at my brother's house, and it's not a public area. I didn't have to have one. Right. But if you book up yourself, go to stay at a local hotel, you've got to have a COVID test. Yeah. Even before the 21st, there's guys I know got here 3 days ago. Yeah. Got in the hotel. They're not allowed to check into the hotel unless they have the COVID test. Which, even if they haven't before they leave the UK, the hotel pull you aside at reception, take you downstairs, and you've got to go 15 minutes, have a COVID test. You said you knew somebody that had it done, and they had it literally stuck right up the nose, down to the back of the throat.
And
if it come back negative, you would get refused from the hotel and have to find another hotel or private accommodation, or fly back home. So if
fly back home?
Yeah.
But they let you fly back home with COVID?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? So it's a weird situation.
So
you can fly here without nothing, but if you're stopping in a hotel, they will ask you for a negative COVID test at the hotel, unless they will not let you in, even though you're on the island.
Okay, so what was check-in like when you got there?
Check-in wasn't so bad. Nice, easy, no queue. Obviously, there was only 40 people on the flight.
Yeah.
But when I got there, they did ask if it was essential travel. Didn't ask really many questions. I did show them proof of my own back.
Did they ask for proof?
No, the only thing they asked was, are you travelling for essential travel? Which I said yes. They didn't ask anything back, but I instantly got my phone out, obviously showed them the proof. But like I say, there was other guys there, like I mentioned before, which I know obviously weren't travelling for essential travel and didn't get questioned at all. But like I say, I think that was because of the date. I flew on the 20th. The COVID test over here is the 23rd. But I think from the 21st, Ryanair will not let you fly from the UK unless you've had a COVID test.
Right. Okay. How was security?
Security was probably the most questions asked. You get there, they check your bags a bit thoroughly, obviously make sure you are travelling for essential travel. I had my work gear on kind of thing, so they didn't ask too many questions. Seen a few work gear in my bag, so they're kind of alright. The only trouble I had, if you are flying from Manchester Airport, they do not tell you you have to have all your liquids in one bag. I did have mine in separate 3 bags.
Same everywhere now, I believe.
Is it everywhere now?
East Midlands were like that, yeah.
All right, I see.
Yeah, I had to throw a load of hand sanitizer
all over the times
around.
I have flew over here, I've never had that problem. So
took a load of hand sanitizer, she's gone to chuck it all, so I had to throw it in the bin.
no.
So,
My favourite shower gel as well got through. Buggers. But that was the only problem in security, to be honest, just the liquids. No questions about the situation, nothing like that really. No.
Okay. And what was the plane like? You mentioned there was a group of people in the airport that you think, well, you pretty much know that they wasn't travelling for...
like I say, I've seen a group of lads and lasses, girls and guys, about up to 12 in the group.
12 in the group?
At least all sitting at the same table. Obviously in the airport there was no bars or restaurants open, so they were all sitting together having a good laugh. They got on my plane, all separated, but when we got to Spain, they all obviously got the bags together, and to my knowledge, they got in the taxi at the same time as me, and they never got asked questions. So unless they had their negative COVID test beforehand to let them through, because they were stopping in a hotel.
Strange. And when you landed at Tenerife Airport, how was that? Were you asked to have stopped at all at Tenerife Airport?
Tenerife Airport was probably the easiest part. As soon as you get through English customs and they ask the questions, I think as soon as you get in the Spanish border, show that you're here, you get a QR code on a little bit of paper from the English airport to show that you filled it in. Put it in, as soon as you beep that through, you're straight through. It was easy as that.
So all in all, fairly straightforward.
Unless you're flying past the 23rd.
Which you've got your test. Now your test though is different. Obviously, you've got to have your test, otherwise you're not going to get in. But it's just the fact that proving that you're travelling for essential purposes only. But you're saying that if you'd have not even...
I think I've been hit lucky on the time scale maybe, because I think people may say this and think it's going to get easy to get in the country, but I think luckily I flew on the 20th, but the UK airports have gone more strict on the 21st than the Spanish government on the 23rd.
Yeah.
So I maybe hit that window where they weren't as strict. Yeah. But I think from now, if some guys go and try and book a flight now, I think the questions are going to come in maybe a little bit more strict, checking your suitcases a little bit more, just to obviously make sure there's no infection coming into the country,
Yeah. Well, you're here now, so cheers.
Cheers, man.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Just a quick video about the experience of what it's like travelling whilst the UK is under a lockdown, and it didn't sound that difficult to me. It doesn't sound like it was...
No, I'm here, I'm happy, having to be in the sun, so no complaints from me.
And you have been working. It's after work.
Yes.
He has done some work.
Don't worry, guys, I am working night shift, 5 till 11 every night. So
5 till 11?
Yeah.
Rather you than me. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay positive. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe, stay positive, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you
Cheers.
again.
Cheers.
But it's my sincere hope and belief that by taking tough action now, we can allow families across the country to be together.